Right, I'm going to try and teach you how to do front kicks. Not sure how well it's going to go. No idea if you can see me, how good this is. We'll put the camera there, I think. That might be a better angle. Yeah, that's a better angle to me. Okay, so I'll start off with what is a front kick. A front kick is literally a kick in front of you. So kick like this, straight ahead of you, right? The reason that you do this is, let's imagine for a minute that this is a real person and they're coming towards me, right? And you know, I'm not so confident with my arms. I see they've got an opening here in the chest, or you know, at the top of the chest, but within this sort of region. If you're quite strong, you can do it up here, but it's, as you get higher, it's riskier because you're risking position. But I'll explain that later on. So basically, the idea is to throw that person back. You see that? You see that kick? You go straight back, yeah? It also, you know, it does a little bit of damage here. It kind of wins people. So you throw them back, and they feel a bit, ooh, you know, yeah? And that gives you a few seconds to maybe run in and boom, 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 yeah? So you throw them back, like that, and you've got time to run in. I'll do it at the speed that I'd probably do it in, maybe not in a fight, but at least in a martial arts fight, not in a street fight. Yeah, you see that? Goes back, run in, bam, bam. Or maybe, you know, he goes back and it just gives you that space. Maybe you don't have the confidence to run in. But anyway, the front kick, the idea of it is to push people back from you and win them slightly. The reason why it's more useful than, like, say, a punch is because if I do one of these 1-2 punches, I'll often go forward with the punch, or maybe I won't go forward with the punch. If I go forward with the punch, I can have as much distance, maybe as this leg kick, yeah? But I'll probably always have a little less distance with a punch than I will with a front kick. So it's the fact that you can use a front kick at a larger distance. It's also the fact that if you try to use a punch or use an arm-based attack at the same sort of range as a front kick, you usually end up putting yourself in a bad position. You see that? It's not the best move, it's just kind of improvised move. Back position, here I am. In this position, head exposed. You see that? Whereas with the front kick, boom, boom, same position, straight away. Turn straight to the same position, yeah? So that's the whole point of the front kick. Now, in order to do the front kick, it's not just a simple thing of moving your leg forward. It's not just this, yeah? That doesn't produce much force. Even done quite hard. I'll show you the difference, yeah? So this is me just throwing my foot forward. Yeah? What you're actually doing is you're throwing your foot through the guy. You're going through, yeah? I usually arch my back in order to put my body weight into it, so I can sort of jive my body weight as I'm doing it, yeah? So like, we're not doing this. This isn't the technique. This is the technique. Straight up at them, yeah? Straight up at them. Boom. See the difference? See how far back he moves? I didn't put any force into that, watch. Barely any force. I'll show you with force. Oh, fuck. Wasn't meant to hit him that hard. It was just meant to hit him a little bit harder. The reason why you don't want to just sort of kick forward is because there's no force in it. You're not going to move the guy back. You're just going to end up sort of slapping him a little bit with your foot, or her, and you're just going to look at you like, great, and they'll just keep advancing. You won't win them, you won't do any damage, you just make contact, and you realise in that moment, it doesn't work. So, I usually put my body back a bit, yeah? And I kind of put it forward a little as I go, sort of try to get my body weight into it. Oof. Yeah? Oof. If I can have a little bit of a move up, that's good as well. Puts a bit more force into it, I'll show you. Boom. Boom. Not much difference, that little bit of acceleration can bring a bit more force, but it doesn't always work. When you do it, you may want to bring your arm up. The reason why you might want to bring your arm up is to first off confuse your opponent, and also if they throw a punch, rather than you being here with no guard of any kind, you've got this to guide you. So if they've got a punch, you can react, you can move this arm. If your arms are down here, like this, you're probably alright here, but you're in a bad position. Or if you come back like this, you get punched in the face if you miss. Another thing is to not overstep it. You're not going down with the force. You're going up. That way you return to your same position. If you sort of stomp downwards, you end up in this position. So you have to think about if you miss the attack. For example, if I miss the attack and I'm going upwards, I'm changed position, it's fine. If they're coming forward, I've still got sort of a chance to block them. I'll show you again. So, here we go. They come forward, I'm here, I've got my guard ready. Right, now I'll show you going down. Boom. I'm right at him. You see that? I'm right at him. If he throws an elbows, I'm doing this because I miss. So I go for this and I end up here and he moves. This is where I am. Right? So I'll be here and he can boom! He can elbow me. Maybe he'll grab me, choke me, bite me. There's a lot of things this person can do to manipulate me. If I miss and I direct my force downwards. Yeah? Also directing your force downwards, it's not really doing much. Directing your force straight into him, boom. You see that difference? Boom. So yeah, as I say, the idea is that it can be used at distance, so you want to utilise as much of that distance as you can. Look how far away I am from this guy. You know, this is a large amount of distance I've created. And it pushes them back and it wins them. It's a very good distance maker. So we go straight up, we put our knee up like this, and you raise your leg as you move. Right, you don't do this. You don't put your leg up, then raise your leg, then hit. You do it all in the same sort of motion. Yeah? It's good to practice on this guy, or on one of these, or on a bag or something. It's best to practice this on something with weight. It's not best to practice this in the air. It's only good to show it in the air to show you the difference in sort of position. Like if I push up and I keep my balance on this right leg, you can do it on the left. You can balance on the left, I can do it on the right, you know. It's quite easy to interchange the both of them. If I do this and I don't maintain my position, boom, you get punched. But yeah, I would always recommend doing it on this, because if you don't feel the push, pushing through him, you don't feel the resistance as you're going in for the hit, you know you're doing something wrong. So you always have to check, you know, use your feet, use your legs as a kind of sensing mechanism, yeah? And you'll feel, boom, I can feel in my leg, I can feel that. I went through him, I can see him move backwards. The way that he goes through, that sort of momentum, yeah? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I'm sick of kicking this thing over. Yeah? Sorry, that was something else. And now do it on the other side. See that? See how I kind of bring myself back and push forward? Yeah? I'm not just sort of tapping it lightly, you know. I'm not trying to hit him here. I'm going through him. I'm throwing myself into him. But we're just with the leg, yeah? See that? Where does my leg end up? My leg doesn't finish here. Yeah, you see? My leg finishes, boom. My leg finishes on the ground, finishes here. You see what I'm saying? So we're kicking through the guy. For the force. The guy has. Sorry, I had to get that in. So I'll show you a couple more times. Bring it back, sort of centre, or maybe tilt it back so you can get some momentum in your kick when you push it forward. and push it forward. See the amount of range I've got with this leg in front of me? That's what you're trying to do, so. You might want to practice it in the air next to something like that. Once you've got the force right, to see where you end up falling if you continue with the pressure. Yeah? See that? You don't end up falling. Anyway. Yeah? If you end up like this for some reason, you're doing it wrong. You're positioning yourself in a bad way. And that's how you can test it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was kind of just a really, really rough guide to a front kick. Yeah? I'll show you what actually happens to him from my view. So he's coming towards me and boom. Boom. Yeah? Boom. Backwards he goes. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one maybe.